Who do we need in the workshop? What's the investment in time that you need to put in for this workshop to be highly valuable for you? Depending on the size of the value stream, this could be an activity that we do in one day, or it could be that it takes several days to complete. And why do we need such a diverse group of people attending the value stream mapping workshop? Because that diversity in thinking and, if you like, role within the value stream allows us to identify what are the interruptions to the flow and what impact those interruptions have. So when a person, station, a team works on the first stage of the demand and hands it over to the next step, what we want to know is how fit for purpose is it? In other words, where the second step receives this output, can they start working on it? Do they have questions about it? Does it need to go back? Are there gaps in what we received and what we need in order to be able to work on this piece of work? So to capture that, we need those different perspectives, because otherwise one person, typically an individual, will have a good understanding of their part of if you like, the value stream, or the team's part of the value stream, and they will have some understanding of upstream and downstream. In other words, one step further up and one step further down. But as the work flows further away from them, their knowledge becomes more abstract and more idealized. And that's why we need those different perspectives, so we understand all the elements that need to be working together, coordinating together, and make the solution, deliver the solution in the hands of the customer. So that's why we need all those people. And what about the time and how is it going to be? As I said, a small value stream, it could be a day. A more significant value stream, it could be up to 5 days. And also part of that is also dependent on the availability of the people to attend the workshop. Is it everybody in at the same time? No, it's going to be a multi-pass typically. So we get one person's view, then the other, and the rest of it. And in an ideal situation, we would actually be going to where they are working rather than them coming to a room and sort of, if you like, mapping it out. So those are the kind of things that we need. And what other requirements do we have from the organization? Well, we need a room to work with, a room where it is well lit and has got a lot of wall space for us to map the flow, put artifacts up there, get any insight that we capture the insight, capture the impact, and then be able to make decisions. The other thing we need is we need to have leadership involved. In other words, leaders are the people who can make the changes in this system of work. So if the flow needs to be different, we need to change, eliminate a step or add a step. They need to be people who can make that decision and be able to allow the, if you like, the next stage to happen, because the value stream mapping workshop is, if you like, a fact-finding workshop, and is what enables you to see how good or bad the flow is. And once you see those, the problems or interruptions to the flow, it's very difficult to unsee it. So we enable you to see, and then it's up to you to take actions on those things that you find. I'd love to work with your organization and make sure you are also achieving results that I have achieved with other organizations. Want to learn more? Look up www.valueglide.com or link with me on any of my social media channels.